They inspire a commitment to resolve disputes by articulating shared values and goals. This alignment has a great deal to do with spirit and a team atmosphere. A shared understanding of the sources of conflict in the everyday organizational life aligns everyone to achieve a higher purpose and uplifts and harmonizes their aspirations. Each person is then able to view conflict as an opportunity to learn, and one that can lead to improvement in work, in products, and in a shared future. Empowerment. Empowerment means that everyone believes they are at the center of the organization rather than at the periphery, and they make a difference to the success of the overall effort. Empowered individuals take the risk of acknowledging the conflicts they generate or encounter. They know that what they do has significance, and they take responsibility for surfacing conflicts, learning from them, and achieving lasting resolutions. They exercise discretion and responsibility and create a culture of respect in which everyone is encouraged to openly confront disputes and disagreements and to develop methods to resolve them, without having to check through 5 levels of the hierarchy for permission to take on contentious issues. Leaders who empower their organizations generate and sustain trust and encourage system-wide, effective communication. Transparency. When inquiry-based reflection and transparency are at the heart of organizational culture, learning opportunities and useful information flow unhampered. In these cultures, people are open to problem-finding, not merely problem-solving. In these adaptive, values-based learning organizations, staff on all levels find, identify, and resolve conflicts before they generate crises. Leaders encourage the free discovery of ideas and the sharing of information to solve problems. They are not afraid to test their ideas, even if full disclosure threatens to reveal deeper conflicts. A learning and inquiring organization, in which transparent exchanges of information are a matter of course, allows everyone to reflect on and honestly evaluate their actions and decisions. Thus, post-bureaucratic organizations generate leaders who value meaningful interactions, healthy conflicts, and active dissent, who are not averse to risk-taking, who support learning from their mistakes rather than blaming others for them. They develop informal leadership in cross-functional teams, and they actively listen to the ideas of colleagues and support the talents of others. They create organizations that are decentralized into autonomous units in which decision-making is shared. They demand self-discipline and emphasize individual responsibility, collaborative relationships, widespread ethics, and open communication that resolves conflicts when they emerge. This subtle yet profound and perceptible change taking place in our philosophy of leadership creates organizational cultures that encourage the honest expression of conflict and candid discussion of differences. These changes include a new concept of humanity, based on an increased understanding of our complex and shifting needs that is replacing an oversimplified mechanical idea of who we are. A new concept of power, based on collaboration, reason, and synergy, that is replacing a failed model of power based on coercion and threats. A new concept of values, based on humanistic, democratic ideals, that is replacing a rigid bureaucratic system that regards property and rules as more important than people and relationships. I now add a 4th change reflected in the central argument that Cloke and Goldsmith make. A new concept of conflict, based on personal leadership and organizational learning, creative problem-solving, collaborative negotiation, satisfaction of interests, and a view of conflict that can promote personal and organizational transformation. This creative model is replacing a limited approach to conflict that seeks to suppress, avoid, or compromise issues rather than resolve the underlying reasons that gave rise to them. With this book, the authors offer wisdom, food for thought, and tools for those of us who seek